Welcome to a Dwarf Fortress Roundtable video presentation. I'm Jonathan, one of the hosts of the Dwarf Fortress Roundtable podcast. In this video series, I'm sharing my screen with Roland and Tony, who are guiding me on how to navigate the Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode. In the past, I've had little success with Adventure mode, so we felt that others might benefit from the tips and tricks that Tony and Roland feed me. We're starting out after my world had been generated, and I'd already created our character according to the Dwarf Fortress Wiki Adventure Mode Quick Start page. So we hope you enjoy our gameplay, and if you'd like to hear more, check out our podcast at dfroundtable.com. Here we go.
So tell us about the world that you chose.
I used medium world, short history, high civilization. I used these settings right here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Awesome.
That should be a little bit better.
Goodness. Trying to create.
That is better.
Oh, wow. Yes. Thank you. It's beyond quality.
Yeah, I zoomed in on my browser. So yeah, settings that are based on the Dwarf Fortress Wiki's quick start of adventure mode. I played through a number of tile sets, and I settled on the MacLeod Vortex tile set. That seemed to be a nice compromise between still being a 32 pixel tile set, but not being quite as detailed and heavy as the Vettlinger tile set. Also, the Vettlinger tile set had my dwarf as a black and white figure, and I have no idea how you could change that. So I didn't want him to be this.
That's I think that's a graphic error. I think is what happens. It had something to do. I think that has there's some kind of a TWBT or some sort of failure. I remember trying to troubleshoot that one time and then giving up because, I have to still act as a responsible adult in society, and I got carried away with how much time I spent dealing with that. Anyway.
So I'm also using the Karnak key. I don't know what you call it, key revealer. The thing that whenever I hit my keys on my keyboard, it puts them at the bottom of the screen and it keeps it there for like 10 seconds or so that
cool.
So that people
Very
can
cool.
see what keys I'm hitting.
I've seen that in tutorials on the internets.
Yep. So shout out to the people at Karnak. It is free and open source, and it works very well. There's lots of settings. And if it turns out that this is not ideal after this video, then I can change it for next time. Okay, so yeah, we are going to go ahead and play.
So have we rolled some characters? Do we have a party? What have
I
we
have
got?
one character. He is a dwarf. And we've got to wait for Dwarf Fortress to finish launching. Yeah, he's a dwarf. He's been there for maybe 20 or 30 turns. He has spent a lot of time speaking with another dwarf that is in this building that he is standing in. There is a dog as a pet.
All right. Does he have a horse? Is there anything he can ride? Oh,
no mount.
Something's not.
Yeah, this is Dwarf Fortress loading. It's in not responding mode until I think that I talked about this before in the podcast. It'll take sometimes 40 seconds for my Dwarf Fortress to launch, and then it goes to this point, and it's fine.
Huh.
That's bizarre.
So
I've seen this before. This is another thing I felt like I would try to troubleshoot at one point in time and then gave up on.
Okay,
and then it stopped happening, so I got excited and forgot about it.
Going to continue playing, and some listener pointed out that you can rename the names of the folders with the R command here in the screen, in the launch screen. So if I hit R right now, well, maybe not right now because it's not going to let me do it.
You must click enter on the world, and then tiny screen pops up, and then you can rename it.
Thank you.
Now you can.
Thank you. So this one's named Adventure Mode or Adventure Tutorial Playthrough. So we're just going to use this one.
Duto bricks Odin.
Also, I don't know if anybody cares, but if you rename a world, the entire world folder in your data will also be renamed, so you don't have to click through like world 1 to find your world that you named, you know?
That was the reason that I did it in the first place for the Bloodline Fortress, so that I knew which of my 12 save folders it was in. So
Yeah, because Minecraft does not do that, and I hate that. It's bad. Anyway,
so here we are.
mhm.
Aha,
Oh,
The Hill of Brides.
the Hill of Brides.
You have
Oh.
a mug in your hand and a bronze mail shirt.
It's an opal mug, so it's quite fragile.
how
That's
do I?
interesting.
That's right.
Cherry
I don't
opal.
move the map. I forget. I can't move. Just move the map. I can zoom out.
No, you're moving the little man.
Yeah, which was wasting a bunch of turns. I don't know how optimized Dwarf Fortress is for that. There are some roguelikes where if you waste 6 steps, you might as well give it up because you're doomed.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really matter.
So I
I
had
mean,
found out from this gent. This is ton ethylenol. Ethylenol. We'll just call him Ton. So Ton is the dwarf that my person, the one that is under the cursor now, that is someone who is already here. This one down here who looks like he's holding his arms up in celebration, that's our dwarf Duto. So I did ask earlier and found out that Ton had a nephew that was kidnapped about a year ago from a goblin.
oh no.
So
Well, you hate it. You hate it when that happens.
So I do the talk, and the goblin was named Bax Trial Maligned. So,
And I'm guessing this guy doesn't know where he is, and he doesn't know anybody that does.
well, actually, he knows that Bax Trial Maligned kidnapped the kid, and if I say, "Can you tell me where I can find the goblin Bax Trial Maligned?" I will. That's actually what I asked last time, and the dwarf says that Lorbum Bodisparied is well traveled and would probably know where we can find Bax Trial.
Ah, okay, that is interesting. Okay, good.
So I'm gonna hit.
That's actual information.
I'm gonna hit K to talk again, and ongoing conversation, and I'm going to ask. Bring up a specific incident. What I want to do is find out.
Have you taken an opportunity to state your values?
Well, just
I missed
But
that.
have you
You
taken
can-
an opportunity to state your values? I always like to state my values to people, just to let them know, just to give them an idea.
I do like loyalty. You can also flatter people, and then your character goes like, "Oh yeah, I really like your shirt, dude." And most people really like that, but some do not. So yeah,
Is there a-
you can do that.
Key for page down. Is it asterisk? Yeah, asterisk is page down, it looks like.
Also,
I was wondering.
that's a lot of abductions.
Yeah, that's really horrible.
And rumors.
What I was wanting to find out where I can find Lorbam Bodisparied, because he's the person who knows where I can find Bax Trial Maligned.
I think you have to be somewhere else because you're right now in rumors and
I will.
So,
talk
are you?
to-
Have you been able to leave this fort yet, or this place?
Is
'Cause
this
one
a
of my
fort?
big
What-
challenges?
I don't know what this building actually is. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. It has
Because if we're
a bunch of
being
tables.
honest, yeah, okay.
and a bed up here and some cabinets. I guess, is this an inn?
yeah, I don't think you are in a fortress, but I'm not sure what we see to the right. But you are somewhere outside, I'd say. But the stuff on the right is
So shall I
interesting.
leave the building here and ow, sorry, my cat just bit me in the foot. Shall I leave the building and walk around for a bit?
Yep.
Well, you can see if you can find some other. Is the only person you've found is alcohol guy?
Yeah, the only person,
methyl alcohol or whatever he's called.
Yeah, the only characters in the inn here are myself, the whatever his name is, Lord. No, not Lord. Whatever this dwarf's name was, and the dog.
Okay.
Well, you're infinitely more successful than many of my outings have been, because you've made it out of wherever you are.
Oh my god. Yes, if you start in a fortress, sometimes there is just no entrance. I love that.
Yeah,
So
I'll starve to death before I find my way out. It sucks.
I also don't know if this thing is up in the upper right hand corner. It is.
Yeah, we should definitely investigate that because it looks interesting to say the least. It might be a temple, maybe.
It seems like a kind of a map or something, because as I move, it looks like to be a window.
Oh my god. Oh, yes, of course. I am okay. Crucify me. I am stupid. This is actually the map that shows you what is directly above and below you.
Yeah, are we talking about the stuff on the right? Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff over here.
Yeah, it's like one floor down or one Z layer down, and then I think like maybe what's one up, but I really don't know how to read it very well.
Yeah, so what are these things right here that have all the... Oh, that may be just a glitch because we're using a tile set.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be a
glitch. And it should just show you that that's a wall of some sort of stone or dirt.
And not a wall of hideous-looking warriors that might kill me.
No. And
that's a tile set problem.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out because I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Is it like the building? But of course, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I know that I walked up and to the north of this building to see if I could find any place interesting to go to. But I didn't see all this, I don't believe. So it looks like there's actually...
Oh, there are people.
I can't... That's a roof. That must be a roof because I can't get in there. I can't traverse onto it.
No, that seems to be down, actually, right?
That's some kind of a finished floor or something, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's their... Oh, look, there's a cat.
There's a kitty cat.
Oh, it is a roof. You are on a house right now. Okay. You have to go further down to see any kind of entrance.
To your right, I bet are those down stripes there? You might have to jump.
Break your bones. Oh,
I walked off of it.
Is that a statue to your right, the bluish?
I'm hitting L for look. That is...
No, you have to go down a bit.
What do you mean, I have to go down a bit?
The statue is on the ground. Your cursor is floating in the air right now. So, yeah, like the fortress view of things is okay, but like the view in adventure mode is basically the same, but you have to really get into it to understand what is going on. And okay, good. You can't see it right now. That's because you are too far away. Yes.
Okay. So then I'll hit my escape key, and I will see if I can make my way over there to that statue. I'm assuming that we want to go investigate the statue?
Yeah. We definitely want to topple it. Whatever happens.
Oh, one question. How are you dealing with like stealing and taking things from people in video games? Because I seem to be very, very into that.
Oh yeah,
I'm also
I'm indifferent.
I'm also okay stealing things from people in video games.
This whole exercise is mostly so that I can learn how to use adventure mode and enjoy it. Hey, look at that! Now I'm down there with it.
Oh, I think you see some traders, but I digress.
Oh yeah, look,
it's some
inside that
mica
house
statue
or
of Zitha. And the description. This is a mica statue of Zitha. This item is an image of Zitha, the deity of murder and death, depicted as a rotting male human.
Oh!
And the ruthless...
Yes,
I think
I
you
love
should
it.
push you.
What does
Now,
you
as
do?
soon as you come back, you's going to use the statue, I think.
Oh my god, I love it. I love
It's really,
that
really
there's
good.
just a statue of a rotting human male standing in the street depicting a deity of murder and death.
Seems
Ah,
That's
legit.
right up your
That
alley
is
there,
so
Roland.
cool. That is so cool.
Well, what I
Damn.
think's going to be even cooler is when you knock it over and we see if that deity gets mad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So shall we do
I don't
that?
think. Yes,
So I think
don't
that's
think
you.
anything should happen because this is not in a temple, but it is a statue. Because statues in the open are actually not dedicated to a god, even if they depict the god.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now I need to pull up my cheat sheet.
Like the movements, or
Yeah, because I didn't seem to have an option of using you.
I thought it was you. You pushed you, and then it did something.
There is somewhere an adventure mode. Oh, there it is. Adventure mode, quick reference. I don't know if it's because of the streaming, but it is making my... so I'm going to do a Control F for you. That was not wise. Control F for use. No. Okay, so what do we got here?
So when you pushed you, it didn't do anything at all.
I didn't actually push you. I just didn't know. I just noted that I didn't have a. But the option is not necessarily going to be displayed to me. So let me go back to the game here, and I am right beside. What's that?
I just wanted to add that Dwarf Fortress is not going to show you anything.
It's a good point. So I did hit the letter U, and I have the option of toppling it, and we lost our tile set. That's
no. It will
It'll
be
come
back
back.
in a second. Yeah.
So what are we
Just
seeing
taking
here?
a break. We're seeing.
This is basically a space where you can like say what kind of statue you want to topple if, for example, you stand between two.
Gotcha. Okay, so I want to topple it, right?
Yes.
Because I'm an ass.
Definitely want to topple it. No, you totally do. Bill, you don't want statues of dead, rotting humans around. That's
you
just
topple the
gross.
statue,
Okay.
but
mean, it's
nothing
horrible.
happens.
Well,
It's fine. You're fine.
how could
You
you
don't die.
tell?
Because you're not cursed.
Yeah, because nothing happened. Normally, the very moment when you topple a statue, something is going to happen. Not just a tick later, but immediately. Like you topple the statue, and then directly under that stuff like you got cursed or something.
What are these things?
These should be traders.
Oh yeah, he's the dwarf planter.
Yeah, you've got
Dish
some-
mob.
Some partners. I like the little thing that looks like a pedestrian.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice.
What is that?
Telling-
We're going to stop there for now. We've got more of this gaming session that'll be posted soon. For more Dwarf Fortress Roundtable, stop by dfroundtable.com and subscribe to our podcast if you'd like. We have new episodes coming out every 2 weeks. And to learn more about Dwarf Fortress, go to bay12games.com. The music is Skye Cuillin by Kevin MacLeod. You can find more music from Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io. Links to all of these are in the episode notes. Thanks for watching.